Hey, what's up, everyone? This is gonna be Sedona Pass Free for All.
Construction complete.
I'm
New
Soviet,
construction options.
and there's one Yuri on the map,
Building.
and a couple allies, I guess.
Construction complete.
So,
Building.
actually, about this game,
New
you're not gonna see
construction
the whole
options.
entire game because
Unit ready.
you're gonna see it from my perspective because I'm not observer.
Unit ready.
But near the end, you're gonna see the whole entire game, though. So this is gonna be a bit of a longer game mostly because it's 6 players.
Unit ready.
Engineering.
And if you don't know what a free-for-all is, which means you probably never played a lot of RTS games or even FPS games that have free-for-alls. If you don't know what a free-for-all is, I'll just go ahead and tell you. This means everyone's for themselves. It's not 3 versus 3, it's not 2 versus 2, or 2 versus 2 versus 2.
Building.
2 versus 2 versus 2 is kind of a free-for-all in a way because there's 3 teams. But it's still teams, though.
Ready.
But what I'm going to try to do here is conscript rush Yuri. It's probably not the best idea, but
Unit lost.
it works sometimes.
Construction
I mean, against a really good Yuri,
New
it's a
construction.
dumb idea.
Building.
Waiting orders. Order received.
But I mean, I don't have any of these Sedona Pass games uploaded, and this is the most classic map in Yuri's Revenge in my opinion.
Complete. Unit
Um,
Comrade.
usually I go full flag truck rush, but for some reason I want to do only 3 conscripts.
complete.
But actually, what's more dangerous than that is Tesla Trooper rush.
Do you have a plan?
If you have all Tesla Troopers in flag trucks
Waiting orders. What is
with the
happening?
hospital, it's basically done. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I have the hospital.
Making tracks.
But this is actually probably not the best idea.
Armored personnel
But it's a very good Yuri.
Moving out.
And notice I don't have it scouted.
I'll carry out the operation.
Construction complete. Structure.
So I want to actually, my economy is actually kind of weak because I spent it all on conscripts instead of on miners and refineries early.
Ready.
Maneuvering. I'll carry out the operation.
For some reason, he,
Waiting orders. Do you have a plan? Making tracks.
Structure garrison.
for some, yeah, all he did is he ulted my guys, but I didn't actually deploy properly. That's actually really dumb.
Getting in close.
And I seen him ulting my guys. I was like, dude,
Making tracks.
what I was hoping for was he to go one miner from war and then,
Comrade.
me just take out his war factory and then I could finish him off with tanks. That's usually what happens. I've done this in the past and it worked a long time ago. But actually, this is the first time I've
Unit
tried
lost.
this rush
Do you
in
have a plan? Maneuvering.
probably a year. Honestly, I haven't played this map in forever.
Waiting orders.
You know, as a guy, you see me guys playing this game, but I haven't played. So
Construction complete.
yeah, that didn't work. So I'm basically like almost spent most of my money. So this is dumb.
Unit ready.
But I know I did. I was kind of desperate because I know like the Yuri's gonna crush me if I don't kill him early. I was like, okay, that's my chances. That was my chance.
Building.
And if
Armored
you guys see the guy Yellow Guy Prep, he's actually a really good Soviet player.
Complete.
He's actually a little bit better on Yuri's Revenge than Red Alert 2, I think, because if you've seen Soviets on Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge,
What is the
it's
mission?
very similar, but the difference is that like
Complete.
you had to know how to use siege choppers for Yuri's Revenge. You have to know how to use the Iron Curtain
Building.
a little bit better. Well, for both games you need to know, but
Unit ready.
Yuri's Revenge you need to know a little bit better. So I mean the yellow
Construction
player is a
complete.
high-powered Soviet. He's a good Soviet in Yuri's Revenge. So you gotta, he's actually allies right now because it's all random 6-player free fall.
Warning.
And now I'm going to just make defenses like instead.
Iron curtain detected.
And one thing about making defenses on this map, you don't know who you're gonna fight. You don't know who's gonna attack you when. You don't know
Unit ready. Unit
like
lost.
what's gonna happen. So you make defenses like general base defense. Like
Unit
anyone could
ready.
just fly at your base with Rocketeers. Anyone could just fly at your base with discs. And you see Yuri has a disc.
Building.
Anyone could do anything.
Unit ready. Warning.
So he already has a genetic mutator, and I just
New construction options.
what broke?
Unit
Try to
ready.
Conscript rush him. But I'm never gonna try that versus a good Yuri on this map again.
Unit
But
lost.
this is just from not playing the game in so long. I mean, playing the map in so long that this happens.
Do you have a plan? I'll carry out the operation.
Try to get the disc, but what happened is it kind of screwed up right there.
Construction
I don't know what happened. I had it one shot it, and it was gonna die. So guys, yeah, this isn't actually.
Structure.
Usually, if
sold.
I was playing better,
Training.
I would get the machine shop earlier. I mean, at the
Unit
machine shop
ready.
industrial plant,
Warning. Weather control.
and my iron curd earlier.
Waiting position.
And I would have had my mines faster, so I would have had a better economy. And now I kind of want to make
Construction complete.
a battle bunker, but it's not gonna really stop him.
Building.
At this
Building.
point.
Building.
Not too much.
Ready for transmission. Getting in closer.
Construction
Not too much I
complete.
could do. I mean, I'm gonna try to fight him, but I have no desolators, so his mirage tanks. I mean, his magnetrons are gonna free mag me.
Cancel.
Moving out.
I'm just making up terms right now, guys. Free mag, meaning I can try to desolate
Unit
his
ready.
magnetrons or his gats. And notice how he doesn't have any gats, so I see no weakness. So I'm like, okay, siege chopper, get him.
Vehicle reporting. Moving. Do you have a plan?
And I gotta make drones. You really can't stop the masterminds with Soviet if you don't have an iron curtain or drones. But even if it's just plain ridiculous. But since he killed that battle bunker, I made another one. And look at these brutes. I think I would have been able to hold them off.
Unit ready.
Like I would have kind of kept spamming base defenses and tried to overload his masterminds. But this is kind of like retarded how these Yuri's so overpowered. Look at, and this is why if you notice all the games when I'm Soviet, I'm Iraq every time when I'm versus Yuri. This is why. I think what am I, Cuba or Libya right now?
Lost.
One of the two.
Player.
Yeah, I'm
Unit
Libya.
lost.
Their demo trucks are pointless though. If you guys don't have, some of you guys might not know.
Unit lost.
Because the reason all they're gonna do is he could mind control the demo trucks. So I mean, it's gonna be pretty pointless to try to blow him up if he's gonna mind control them and then like use the Libyan trucks against me.
Building.
So yeah.
Unit lost.
And all I could do is try to
Sold.
drone.
Ore miner
I want to
under
almost move my MCV and then drone him. I think I could
unit ready.
I could stop him
Ore
if.
miner under attack.
But the only thing I can't stop is him killing. Like he's gonna kill my MCV. I can't really stop it.
Repairing. Construction
So
complete.
this isn't really the best game, but for me at least, I mean,
Our base is under attack.
for the other person that's gonna win is a good game, but not for me. And I can't really stop the brutes. I tried to get an engineer in there. I really can't stop the brutes. And this is where you go Iraq versus Soviet. But if it goes into like, if I would have not
Warning.
conscript Russian, what I could have done is mass siege choppers, and siege choppers actually can't stop Yuri. And that's what the good thing about Yuri's Revenge.
Warning. Chronosphere activated. Unit lost.
The good thing about Yuri's Revenge is the Soviet has siege choppers, unlike regular 2, and you could use them versus Yuri and versus allies. And you know how in regular 2 Soviet doesn't have a long game unit, like a unit that you could make during a long game.
Warning. Weather
They have
control
it
device
siege
ready.
choppers and Yuri's. But you guys really haven't even seen the beginning of, unless you played a game like this, the beginning of siege choppers. They're really a unit that's like, if you see like Rhino tank, you could just have Rhino tanks and that could be like the whole entire game. Rhino tanks versus Rhino tanks, there was no other unit, seriously, and it'd still be a good game, honestly. But this is siege choppers as a whole nother element to the game, and it's crazy. And now this Tony guy, this Spot 6 guy. I say you guys don't know the numbers, so what am I talking about? Spot 6 is the middle, Spot 3 is the bottom middle. I'm Spot 4, Spot 1's the upper left. But this guy in Spot 6 in the middle top, he should not be attacking the Yuri, but he feels threatened by him. He should be attacking the purple. Well, I don't know, maybe he should be attacking the Yuri, I don't know. It's everyone for yourself, so it's really a strategy to win. So actually I was like, dude, I know that Yuri killed me, but I want to attack this purple. The reason being is because he has 2 super weapons.
Warning. Genetic mutator activated.
Yeah, he has 2 super weapons, and I was like, I'm gonna lose the game obviously, but this guy has 2 super weapons. He's got the machine shop, which is dangerous. And the Yuri, it's no point because Yuri's gonna probably die. Because you see, Spot 6 is attacking him and everything. Yeah, and I really can't put up a fight against these siege choppers. There's way too many of them. And he's got noticed a machine shot.
Warning, lightning storm created.
Traumatic is spot 4. I can't even see Traumatic.
Under attack.
He's
Unit lost.
his name is Dave Lane, I'm pretty sure. He's from Australia. Yeah, the orange guy, and that's what I was talking about.
Unit lost.
Yeah, he's pretty good. But I don't know, I didn't even know that he still plays the game, honestly. I was like, dude, all these like players just popped up like out of nowhere, and we had a free fall, so I was like, cool.
Unit lost.
I don't know, like a lot of the people that played Yuris Revenge like years ago, I think they play other games, but then I guess they come back because they add each other on MSN or Skype or whatever the hell they use. I don't know. And look at spot 6 is attacking spot 1 right there. He's having a BF war over here. And I actually wanted to sell off and just because I have nothing. I'm gonna attack somebody with 1 miner. So I kind of want to watch this fight over here. And if you notice in this game, people chronosphere other people all over the place. He chronosphered the enemy's units to another enemy, and this is actually common in free falls. But the bad thing about that is he's gonna get more promoted of siege choppers. Wait, did he chronosphere blues? Oh, I don't know. That was kind of weird. So I don't know why yellow is gonna I actually don't know what happened to yellow, but he looks like he's losing. How did he get all those elite grizzly tanks is what I'm wondering. Cause remember like we couldn't see him a few minutes ago. And now they're gonna like nuke the Yuri. Yuri's the biggest threat against purple. And purple's the strongest right now, it looks like. Look at all the siege choppers are dangerous. He has an elite rhino tank with a good amount of rhino tanks. But the thing about elite tanks is if you see 1 elite tank in like a swarm of 7, 8, 9, 10 tanks, that elite tank makes a big difference. I mean these guys, they wreck. And yeah, the elite tanks just plain wreck. And like I think I noticed something about Yuris Revenge with the promotions. If you have an elite tank and a promoted tank, even if the elite tank gets a kill, both are hit, and I think like the second tank gets promoted to elite. I'm not positive about that, but I noticed I think in regular 2 that's not the case, but in Yuris Revenge it is. So I mean it's a little bit easier to get promotions with the multiple veteran tanks, or multiple tanks to become veterans or elite. At least this is what I think. In this Yuri, what he has to do, he's trying to make an economy with his drone. What he needs to do is he needs to put a slave miner down on my old patch in the bottom right, or that's what he really needs to do, because he's mining bare ore. If he took all his miners to the bottom right, he'd win the game, I think. But the only problem is, how is he gonna get him there without them getting killed? And notice how he doesn't have a base defense in his oil. I always wall my oils in this game. He should go into the bunker. Ooh. Iron Curtain, he's screwed. He accidentally Iron Curtain his power plant, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Just sell off that war factory. Now watch what, as soon as Iron Curtain starts to wear off, he could get him with his masterminds. But watch what he does. He goes in too soon. What he should have done is he should have emptied that power plant, made him shoot at the initiates, and he would have gotten the majority of them. If he would have emptied that power plant right when the same second the Iron Curtain was going to go off, I'm coming with a mastermind, you would have got all those things. So the Yuri player kind of just didn't think of that. I don't know why. For some reason I thought of it. It's almost like you gotta be creative, kind of. You gotta just think of stuff like that. But I guess this Yuri isn't at full power, like, because like he's not competing for rank anymore. He's just playing for fun. He's not like as strong as he used to be. This Yuri player isn't as strong as he used to be a few years ago, I don't think, but he's still pretty good though. He's not overpowered, but he's still good. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Maybe he is as good, but I don't even know. I think he has the same skill set, but he just doesn't have the
Warning, lightning storm
immediate the practice. Like he could probably get as good as he was a few years ago if he played like maybe like 50 games or 25 games all at once within a few days. I don't know. But here the I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Whatever. So anyway, this yellow guy, all he has is minors and a few GIs, but he's kind of just bothering people. And I think the did light blue or teal? We call in Yuris Revenge we call light blue teal, just so you know. I mean, did teal spy? Is that how you got this veterans and elites? I don't know. This is what Yuri is making a mistake right now. Oh, look, he's trying to attack. He has no chance. He has too much stuff. It's blue versus purple right now. But there's a slight chance that light blue could win. But if he kills the Yuri, he's gonna figure out how he has to figure out how he's gonna win. If he kills the Yuri, he's basically dead. He needs the Yuri to help him. And a lot of people, for some reason, they have like they can't comprehend that. Like, dude, if you tag that dude, you're gonna lose the game. It's a free for all. It's not a 1 vs 1. Don't you get it? And I always like consider a free for all. I always consider a free for all not a 1 vs 1. I don't really care about winning. If I beat someone 1 vs 1, like, it doesn't mean much to me. But for most players, it does. It's more like a egotistical thing. But what they don't comprehend is 1 vs 1 doesn't mean anything. You're trying to win the game, not beat one guy 1 vs 1. So I don't know. Yeah, because like maybe like the light blue's thinking, yo, if I mess up this Yuri, I'm good. Like, no, you're not good, because you're gonna lose. What do you think? Second place? Second place is, I mean, second place is like, if you get to a 1 vs 1 in this, that's good, because it means you at least got second place. But don't try to like put all your effort into killing any person that's next to you, which some of these players do. But I wanted to kill the Yuri early because it'd be cool if I killed him, then I could like steal his oil and put a miner on there. And the light blue, I don't know what he's doing with the 2 prisms. If you prisms don't work if you don't have grizzly tanks or mirage tanks to back them up. Usually. Well, you could have battle fortresses to back them up, but that is so really rare. Oh my god, if you guys seen like 10 like battle fortresses, dude, they're so, like 10 of them they get in one spot, man. That is scary. And now, yeah, see, Diamond, he's trying to make Blue's teammate. But I was actually kind of mad about at Yuri for not mind controlling the siege choppers. Like, what the hell are you doing, dude? Could have had the game. I remember how I said something about the miners going to the bottom right. There you go. What I would do if it was me and I was in the Yuri's position, I would put one miner down and put him to the bottom right corner and sneak him in, because sometimes they won't see him, and absorb all that ore, and you could use that ore to invest on brutes or whatever. Invest like a banker or something. So anyway, here you go. He stormed his tanks. It was not a bad storm. Prep thinks it's a really good storm, but the problem is he only killed a few tanks. And the ones he didn't kill actually have no effect because there's a machine shot. So the machine shot's gonna make him regenerate. So I actually don't think it was a good storm. I think it was an okay storm because it did kill a few. But I would have stormed his either his battle lab, his industrial plant, or his war factory with Raider. Like Blue and Light Blue are trying to team up, but they're actually not really cooperating well. And he needs him alive to win. Oh my god, that nuke is just wrecking the Yuri. If you keep getting, see, that's the thing, about the nuke, like, the Yuri really can't do anything because he keeps getting nuked. Look at this, he Iron Curtain the drones. Oh my god, he should have won for his IFVs. If Purple would have won for his IFVs, because I actually knew that he was gonna, watch, I know what's gonna happen right now. Just from experience. He's gonna make, put in, now he's gonna hit, now he's gonna heal 1, 2, 3. Touch each one time, then do the actual healing. He actually saved the third Battle Fortress. And you need 2 engineer IFVs. But the funny thing is, if he would have got his IFVs, he wouldn't have been able to make new IFVs in time to save this Battle Fortress. So, oh, and like he was too distracted with healing. You know, oh, I know what it was. I just kind of figured it out right now. To tell you the truth, what happened is he was distracted by that drone attacking the miner. He's like, dude, I'm easily gonna kill this drone inside my miner by repairing it. But then like he almost lost his weather device, and he really shouldn't have used the shield. I mean, he had to use the shield, but he really should try to protect himself and not use the shield, because next time he gets nuked, man, he's gonna get hurt bad. And see that war factory is near that radar? That's probably where he's gonna mine. And that dominated, it was okay. I would say, like, it could be better. If he would have dominated blue, they both would have lost the game. So he had to dominate purple, he had no choice. You kind of gotta use people and then double cross them in free falls. It's kind of funny. Oh yeah, he has no chance. Well, he has a little chance, but we'll see. He gotta use it, but the Iron Curtain, if he didn't have the Iron Curtain, he would have a little bit of a chance, but I think that purple would still be better. With that Iron Curtain, it's just too much. What happened to his Chronosphere? I don't even remember. Light Blue's Chronosphere? I forgot. So yeah, without the Iron Curtain, this would be, you know, if Light Blue plays really well, he'd be able to win. But with the Iron Curtain, it seems almost impossible, but I don't want to say it's impossible for a Light Blue to win this. Yeah, and actually what Light Blue's doing wrong is you're supposed to bring your MCV to the top. If you get into a long game, you're supposed to bring your MCV to the top, where it's safer, and he didn't do it. See, the Iron Curtain's just too overwhelming. And by the way, the reason I uploaded this game is this is more of like an introduction to Sedona pairs than the actual like game, because like this is just like an example, because I've played games in Sedona pairs where every player was like pretty much like say like 5 or 4 players were pretty equal. This game is kind of a little bit lopsided. Yeah, a little bit lopsided. I don't want to say it's totally lopsided, but we couldn't see the beginning of the game. We don't know what happened between Light Blue and yellow, and I don't even know what the hell happened to orange. Prep probably killed. You know what happened? Prep probably got killed by orange and Light Blue. I don't know who hurt him more. And like the nuke is just overwhelming. I mean, the nuke is just, oh my god, man, it's wrecking him. He has to sell all his buildings. He gets a little cash. Oh man, if he didn't have that nuke, man, the Yuri'd be all over him. He'd probably go mass disc. Can't do anything. Cause I noticed the countdown. It says 10 minutes to nuke. It's really more like 6 minutes in actual time. I actually like that though. I don't like how Umbrella 3 is actually 10 minutes to a nuke. I like how they have the timers. It's not real-time timers. It's actually faster than real time, which is really good. That's how it should be, because like You see what I said about the MCB? Like, he should have had his MCB on top and he could have camped. But actually, I think he might have still allowed because the nuke, he just keeps like nuking his base. It's so fucking funny. So I mean, if you want to say Yuri's overpowered, yeah, you know how you beat Yuri? Drop a nuke on him. That's how you beat Yuri. So I mean, I know this is this is a 20-minute game, 28-minute or what, 29-minute game. But I mean, for those of you who want a longer game, watch this. But for those of you that don't have a long attention span, I don't really care if you guys like don't watch the whole thing, whatever. But right now it's pretty much he has no chance. I don't like saying that as bad commentary by saying he has no chance because I don't want you guys to know what's gonna happen. That's kind of horrible commentary. But look what happened right there. He actually got all of his tanks. Yuri got all of his tanks. But it's a little bit too little too late. 3 elites. But you got no base. If he leaves his Gatling tanks, then he's gonna attack him, but all he has to do is fly back and shoot him with his siege choppers. But I know I did actually this is kind of really not the best idea, but all the purple player has to do is land. And now for some reason this yellow is harassing the Yuri, like, duh, what are you doing? He can't attack the siege chopper, so he just wants to be annoying. All he has to do is land. He might get 1 or 2 of the siege choppers, but it's gonna get killed right after. And you have to spam click the mastermind so he doesn't take more than 2 or whatever. But he can't stop it. The siege chopper's range is similar to the magnetron's range. I think it's it's pretty similar. I mean, the magnetron's not gonna stop him. Put it this way, even if it did have more range. If it gets promoted, it has more range. I'm pretty sure the magnetron does if it gets promoted, but yeah, it's pretty similar range. Can't remember which one's better, but they're so close that it doesn't really matter at this point. And now he got why did he go up there? What the hell? That is bizarre. Why did he go to the top of the base? Why didn't he just kill the nuke? He would have lost anyway, but this is really bizarre. Yeah, the game's pretty much over. Now, I guess it's not bad commentary to say the game's over right now because all you guys is bunkers and. But that purple player still won the game, but he didn't really win efficiently because all he had to do was land. So I mean, to recap the end of the game is,